Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for all the support that you guys have been giving me on my last couple videos. I really like interacting with you guys. I love seeing those likes, comments, and some subscribers numbers going up. It really helps me grow this channel. If you guys can continue showing that support. And stock market's been pretty great these last couple of weeks. Just in the last month, I'm up almost $700. So I really like to see that. And, it's crazy how just at the end of December, everybody was so pessimistic, and now there's a lot of optimism going forward. So it's just kind of crazy how much the stock market, fluctuates, and how much fear there always is every day. But, fear sells. So it's best not to, listen to the media. Just continue going your own way, continue depositing money every couple of weeks when you see fit. But yeah, today I'm just going to be going over 3 more stocks that I own in my Robinhood portfolio. So you guys already know I own AbbVie, Starbucks, JP Morgan, FedEx, Otter Tails, Boeing, and then the first stock we're going to go over today is Pepsi, which I currently own 3 shares of. I got in at this stock around 96 was when I think I first bought it. Average cost there of 103, so I'm up a little bit, 10%. And I'm sure most of you know what Pepsi is. It's a food and snack beverage company. It's very well diversified. Its products include Mountain Dew, Gatorade, Tropicana, Doritos, Lay's. And, everybody needs to drink and eat food. It doesn't matter if we're in a recession or if our economy's doing well and it's very prosperous. You don't just stop eating and drinking food based on how the economy's doing. So it's a very good consumer staple stock to own. For those who think people are trying to eat healthier, no need to worry about that, because Pepsi has readjusted its products to be roughly 50% healthy and 50% junk food. I personally feel like people still are kind of eating unhealthy for the most part. They just maybe eat 1 or 2 good things just to feel better about themselves. But that's good for them, and every little bit helps. So Pepsi has an earnings release coming up here on February 15th, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Has a current PE ratio of it's about actually 19.47. Obviously Robinhood, it doesn't update its statistics very often. And that's actually below the industry average of 20.52, so you get it at a slight discount there. And Pepsi, it sells its products all over the globe in over 200 countries. And one of the main reasons why I bought this stock was because of its great dividend history. It's paid out dividends for over a century straight. I believe it's 46 straight years of raising its dividends, so it's a dividend aristocrat. Has about a 3.28% yield, which is pretty solid, and it has a great track record, obviously, of growing its dividends, so you can definitely get a great yield on cost over time. So there's also some cons with Pepsi. It has a lot of debt, which it acquired when it was taking over several smaller businesses to add to its portfolio of products that it offers. And it's going to be hard for Pepsi to continue to grow in an industry like food and beverage instead of something like technology. It's a lot easier for business rivals to get into the beverages industry as opposed to one of the other stocks I own, Boeing. It's really hard to just start your own airplane company or aerospace company. It's a lot easier to get into something like food and beverages. So that's the first stock that I own and that I'm sharing with you guys today. The next stock is actually one I made a video on, and it's UNH, United Healthcare. And this is actually a stock, I look at other YouTubers and what they have in their portfolio. This is one I don't see very often, and I'm not sure why, because it has a great 5-year track record. It's in the Dow, and I actually made a video on all the great parts about UNH on my channel. I'll link it in the description. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll get way more specific in that video. but just showing you guys that I do own UNH, 2 shares. It's obviously cost almost $300 per share, so very expensive. And I did just buy a new position in it on the 1st, so I don't just make these videos for fun. I actually do go out and buy the stocks that I do sometimes recommend. So that is the second stock. Be sure to check out the video that I made on it. And then finally, the last stock that I'll be sharing today is 3M. That is ticker symbol MMM, of course. And it's also done very well in the past 5 years, up 58%. It had quite the drop off here. Last January it was at 240, and then it struck down all the way to about 200, which it's been fluctuating about for the last, basically last year. And I'm sure most of you have also heard about 3M. It's hard not to. It's a conglomerate stock. I can't even list all the different industries it's in. They report sales under 5 different segments. That's industrial safety, graphics, healthcare, electronics and energy, as well as consumer. And I really like that in a stock, because when a company has a wide variety of products, it's not focusing on just one main source of sales. So right now, 3M might be a little overvalued, so you might be able to buy it at a discount if it drops. 3M's management actually lowered its full year revenue and guidance on based off its last earnings report. But 3M is a dividend king with 50 straight years of increasing its dividend, and is currently paying out 50% of its revenue to shareholders. 3M has made about $5 billion in each of the past 4 years. It has a 1.37 debt ratio, which isn't too terrible. But 3M has really been hurt here in the past, recently, with this trade war ongoing with China. But it is reporting growth in healthcare and electronic energy businesses from prior years. So much like Pepsi, I don't think this is a stock, maybe that you necessarily want to jump right into right now. You might be able to get it at a discount. But I definitely think, it's a stock that you want to have in your portfolio if you're a dividend investor. And, it's not going to have explosive growth like a technology company, but it's going to be very safe, solid, pay out those dividends, increase those dividends over time. And you want stocks like that in your portfolio. Of course, this isn't investment advice or anything. It's just for educational purposes, and you should always contact your own financial advisor before making any decisions. So if you guys could please like, comment, and subscribe, it really helps out this channel. It makes me want to put out more videos for you guys. And let me know what you think about these stocks in the comments. Thanks, guys.